Hey first grade, this is Leanne Stoltenberg, and I'm going to be doing our mini lessons today in case some of you guys could not log on to Zoom during your class times. Please use this video to fresh up on your skills. If you have any questions or need to watch this again to figure out what we are teaching you today, please use this video. So for reading today, we are going to be continuing to talk about nonfiction books, which are books that are real. They give us information. And in that nonfiction book, we have text features. And we've been talking about certain text features this week, our table of contents, labels, our glossary, and bold print that we talked about yesterday. Today we're going to be talking about photographs and captions. So I'm going to show you our book that we are using for today. It's The Amazing Octopus, and you'll be reading that with your class on your Zoom meeting. But we're going to focus on these right here. These are photographs, okay? These are what the author takes, and they're normally pictures taken by a camera, but sometimes they can be drawings as well. They give us facts and information. And if you look closer, down underneath this photograph, you have a caption which describes what the picture is about. I'm going to read you this caption. Most octopuses stay awake at night and sleep during the day. The big blue or day octopus does the opposite. Okay, so the caption tells you a little bit more about what the picture is about. This caption talked to us a little bit more about the octopuses and what they do during the night and then during the day. Okay, so when you're focusing on your nonfiction books and you're looking at photographs, challenge yourself and look at the captions that are underneath, because the captions normally give you more information than what is in the text on the page. So you can find out, a lot of times as captions is where you find the interesting facts about animals, people, whatever that nonfiction book is about. So today when you are doing your assignment and you're on your Zoom lesson with your class, we're going to challenge you to look at those photographs and then look at those captions. And what is the caption telling you? Or what caption could you make for the photograph? Okay, please remember that just like in any writing that we do, the captions stay with the topic. So notice how this book was about octopus, and in that caption, it was about octopuses and them sleeping during the day and being awake at night. Okay, so it wasn't about cheetahs or tigers or any other animal. It stays on the topic that is about. So it's very important information. So that is our reading lesson for today of what photographs are and what captions are. Okay, photographs, they use to brighten up the page. They use to give you more information in case you don't know what an animal looks like or what a person looks like. They take photographs and put them in the text so you know, you can visually see what that is about. Okay, and then the captions, like I said before, give you more information about the topic that your nonfiction book is about. Okay, so those are very important text features when you're talking about a nonfiction book. All right, now we're going to switch into our math lesson. And for our math lesson today, we're going to continuing to be adding and subtracting two-digit numbers. Okay, two-digit numbers are numbers that have two digits in them, a ones place and a tens place. Okay, and today is really cool. We're going to be talking about money with our associating money with our adding and subtracting of two-digit numbers. Okay, so for example, I might have 32 plus 16. Okay, equals what? We are used to doing rods and dots. okay? Rods symbolizes a group of 10. A dot symbolizes a 1, okay? And if we're switching to money, the coin that equals 10 cents is called a dime. So for your tens place, my 3 is in my tens place, I'm gonna make 3 dimes, okay? Instead of making 3 rods, I make 3 dimes, okay? And if you're doing this at home, I obviously just have a blue marker, so I am just doing a circle and writing a D in there to symbolize dimes. But if you have crayons or colored pencils at home, please know that a dime is silver. So if you have a silver color or a gray color, you can color your coins in that way to represent them in your drawings. All right, our 2 is in our ones place. So I am going to do a penny and a penny. Okay, and like I said, for the dime, the pennies are a copper color. So if you have a brown or a copper or a tan color and you're doing this at home, you can represent your coins that way. But for me, I'm just going to be doing dimes and then pennies, D and P. Okay, I see a plus sign, so I'm not going to be taking anything away from my first number. I'm going to be adding to it. So I have my tens place here, and I have 1 in my tens place. So I'm going to make 1 dime. I have a 6 in my ones place, so I'm going to be making 6 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and now we know we've been adding since the beginning of the year. We know that now we've done the work, and so now we just have to count it out. So I'm going to start with my tens place. I'm going to count all my dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 dimes. Then I'm going to count my pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 pennies. So my answer to 32 plus 16 is 48. Now, if you're talking about subtraction, we can still use dimes and pennies, but just like we subtract any other way, we're going to be taking away instead of adding more dimes and pennies. So if I start off with 59, take away, minus subtraction, 37 equals what number? Okay, in a subtraction problem, we start with our bigger number, our first number. This is our whole in a subtraction problem. So I'm going to represent my 59 before I do anything else. So I have a 5 in my tens place. I'm going to make 5 dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then I have a 9 in my ones place, and I'm going to make 9 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now I have a take away sign. So in our other problem, we added more dimes and pennies. I'm not going to do that this time because my sign is telling me to take away. So now I have a 3 in my tens place. I'm going to take away 3 dimes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then I look at my ones place. I have 7 ones. I'm not going to add 7 more pennies. I'm taking away 7 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and now I just have to count out what's left. I've taken what I need to away, and now I need to find out what is still there. So I have 2 dimes, that's in my tens place, and I have 2 pennies. So 59 take away 37 equals 22. Okay, so you can use this strategy just like you use for rods and dots. It's basically the same thing. You're just using something else to represent your tens place and your ones place. Okay, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, or ask your classroom teacher, or ask on that homeroom app. All of us on first grade would be more than happy to help. You guys are doing a great job. We are all so proud of you for the hard work that you've done, and we know this is so different for all of us, and so many of you are just embracing it and being so positive about it, and we on First Grade just want you to know that we appreciate you all so much. So we will see you all on Zoom, and if not, I hope this video helps you get your lessons and your assignments done for today. Bye, you guys.